Hi everyone, in this video we'll look at how we can trigger automations in Airtable with interface buttons. Okay, so idea is that we'll create an interface where we'll create this button and we'll on click we'll put an automation which we want it to be triggered when this button is clicked. Okay, so there are three parts to the equation. First, understanding the data schema and what we want to basically uh, do in the automation. Let's say we want to update a record when this button is clicked. Okay, so we look at the data schema, we create the automation, and in the parallel, we also create this interface along with the button. So without further ado, let's get started. By the way, if you want to have a one-on-one discovery call with me, and want to organize or automate parts of a business with no-code tools like Airtable, Zapier, Make, etc., you can hop on a call with me. Link is there in the description, and I'll be happy to help you. So yeah, coming back to the topic, let me share my screen. So this is the Airtable base we have. We have tables like contacts, company, products, product category, orders, payments, etc. What we want to do here is, let's say we have all the packaged orders and we will create an interface and a button in that interface, which when clicked by a person who is using the base, we want that we want to change the status of that order to packaged, sorry, from packaged to shipped. Okay, so all the packaged orders show in that interface, and when we click that button, the status changes to shipped with the help of an automation. Okay, so let's quickly go to our automations section here in a new tab. Okay, this is the automations tab we have. Let's quickly create an automation here first. So we want to create an automation when a button is clicked. Okay, and okay, so we have the automation in place, but to proceed, we need to actually create or have that button in place as well. So what we'll do is we'll go to interfaces. Okay, from this option, and here we will create one new interface. Let me quickly do that. So from here we can create a new interface. Let's say I call it interface button. You can give it a more realistic name as well if you want. And let's say we were trying to review the record, let's say order record. We will create this interface on orders table, and we want to review that record. So we are creating an interface for that, and on that we'll try to add the button. Okay, so I'm opting for record review option here, and the table which I select here is orders table, because we want to create a button on this table and run an automation on this table itself. And we can filter out some orders, only those orders we want to see here. Let's say, so let's say I want to see only packaged orders, because only when they are packaged we can ship them. Okay, so this is one filter I have added here. We can also put some sorting and grouping condition, which I don't want to do here, but those options are also available. And let's quickly create the name for this interface. Order status to shipped. Let's say I call this interface with this name. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay. So this is what gets visible for each order. Okay, this is the data which gets seen the order total, the status, the order line item. Okay. So if I basically, now what I can do is I want to add an element to this interface here. This is the actual interface for each order, which we can see order 3, order 2. So we see the order details. So what I do is I can either select any of the fields from the orders table, or I can click on order element, all elements, and at the bottom there is a button option. So I put that button here. Okay. Now what I do is I can change the appearance to any of these colors. And action, what I want to do is run automation. So let's quickly select that option. Okay. Go on to that button again. Um, so I click on that button, choose an automation. The automation I've chosen is automation 3 because that is what I created just now. Source is orders record list. Okay. So automation is not turned on yet. Okay. But once I do that, I can flip back to my automation and see that, now I have the source coming up, trigger an automation. Okay. So next thing I want to do is choose the record. So let's say I want to do it on this record and we want to do a test. I've chosen that record, which is obviously the status is packaged right now. Okay. This is the selected record, which is coming up here. And then what I want to do is on the action, I want to update the record. Okay. So it comes up with so whatever record I selected, it is coming up. All the details of that record are coming up. I can select the Airtable record ID. Okay. And then after that, I need to also select the tables here, record ID. Then I can choose the status field because that is what I intend to do. I want to change the status of that field to shipped, on click of that button. So that is what the automation needs to do. So when I click that button, it triggers the automation, and the action in that automation actually changes the status for that record. Okay. So let me quickly run this test to see if this works out. And as you can see, the status changed to shipped. Okay. If I go back, this was the order which we selected with context the push, and the status has changed to ship. Okay. And if I publish this automation or switch on the automation, we can check it with any other order record as well. So let me also publish this interface, and then I'll go to another order. And as you can see, that particular order is not seen because we applied one filter on this interface that only the packaged orders should show. So order 3 is showing currently, and order 5. And if I, let's say, want to trigger an automation on this order, which changes its status to shipped. Okay. Um, Let's quickly see if the status for that order is changing as well. So as you can see, Samar Kumar changed to shipped as well. Okay, and like that we can basically check it out for other records as well. So basically we are triggering an automation with the help of an interface button. Um, and of course, you can add more actions to that automation. Currently, I just added a update record action. You can also send an email to that particular customer that, okay, your order is shipped, and so on and so forth. So sky is the limit to adding the actions on this trigger. Okay, so yes, that's what I wanted to cover in this video. So we saw how we can create interfaces and put a button there, and then have it triggering an automation, which we also built parallelly, which was updating a record, from a particular table. Hope it was informative. And of course, if you want to have a one-on-one discovery call on how you can organize your business tasks to increase efficiency, reduce your manual efforts, how to automate parts of a business, hop on a call with me. Link is there in the description. I'll be happy to tell you how you could do that, or even redirect you to the right people, right tools. So yeah, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.